Welcome to Out of the Rough. I'm Fred Arnold, and in this show we're going to highlight opportunities and solutions to help get you out of the rough and into success, both personally and professionally. In these tough economic times, I want to provide you practical solutions to many of today's challenges. And in today's show, I've got Dave Caldwell. Dave is the sports director here at SCVTV, and I wanted to have you on the show, Dave, because I wanted to introduce those watching online and watching this. How do they get involved with SCVTV? So tell me, what is SCVTV? Who do you serve?
Well, to begin with, SCVTV is the only local television channel for Santa Clarita. So we are a nonprofit. Mm-hmm. So that means that we don't have an owner, we don't have shareholders that we have to then answer to. We don't have to provide a profit to them at the end of the year, or else we start getting cut or whatever it is. Every single penny that comes into SCVTV, whether it's through advertising, whether it's through donations or the support that we get, grants, whatever it might be, goes directly to operating the channel and nothing more. And that's simply it.
Basically, it goes back into the community.
Goes back in the community because we are completely about Santa Clarita. I mean, 24/7 Santa Clarita. Yeah, we have some programs that are not specific to Santa Clarita, NASA programs and such, but still, we are 24/7 about Santa Clarita.
And those are great educational programs.
Right.
Where do you play? If someone wants to watch the shows on a daily basis, where can they find them?
The biggest area that we're on is Time Warner Cable, Channel 20. So if you are in Santa Clarita and you have Time Warner Cable, just go to Channel 20 and we're on there all the time. We're on AT&T UVerse, Channel 99. What's unique about Channel 99 for them is that's their community channel. So there's, I believe, 34 community channels. We're one of those 34. So literally, you can be watching us in Orange County if you've got AT&T UVerse. You can
out of the area?
Out of the area, you can do it. Within Southern California. But so it's not like if you're in Florida, you can watch us on Channel 99, but it's within Southern California. So yeah, outside of Santa Clarita, we can do that. And then on the internet, scvtv.com as well.
And I think that's one of the biggest ones where if you're on a show where you want to help promote your interview you did on the show, on many of the many shows you have here, you can watch it online.
You know, online is really becoming the way things are going to go with television. I think that's not a secret to anyone. And what's interesting is that with the numbers that we have, with the family of websites that we have, scvnews.com, scvtv.com, scvhistory, scvtoday.com, we're getting over 2.5 million page views a month. Let me let that one settle in.
2.5 million.
2.5 million page views a month. That was in June. We can go to that. It's independent. 2.5 million page views. So we've got a lot of people that are coming to the sites. They're seeing the show. They're seeing your show. They're seeing our newscast that we do every night. They're seeing our morning show that we do every morning. Sports coverage, whatever it might be, they're going online and spending a lot of time watching it there.
And you mentioned a few opportunities that if you're watching this and saying, okay, I want to get involved, or I'd love my nonprofit to be highlighted, or my company, or what have you. You mentioned the morning show,
right?
SCV Today.
SCV Today,
right? News every evening.
News every evening. That's right.
Newsmakers. What is Newsmakers?
Newsmakers. That's a show Leon Warden hosts. He's done. I want to say he's done close to 400 of these right now.
He's done a few.
He's done a few. He's done everything from you and I to James Arness, Gunsmoke actor. That is where he just sits down and spends a half an hour with a mover and shaker, someone who is making some headlines, doing something newsworthy, and finding out what's really going on behind the scenes.
And finally, well, actually, two final segments I want to cover, 1 minute each. One is if you're a nonprofit in the area and you want to get involved with SCVTV and highlight your product, how can they do that?
It's real easy. It's my favorite F word. Free.
Free.
Everything's free. So all you have to do is just show up. We'll put together a PSA for you, public service announcement. We will air it, whatever needs to be aired. If you have a PSA already, you can go ahead and run it. No charge. I think that's the main thing. We are a nonprofit who loves to serve nonprofits. Absolutely. So if you are a nonprofit and you want to get the message out and you want to do it in your own controlled way, definitely the PSA is a way to go.
And if you want to be on my show, Out of the Rough, just feel free to call me, and we want you to be involved in the chamber or some entity nonprofit in order to interview your business, because we certainly want to make sure we're helping the community. One last item which we don't want to forget, with the millions of page hits or views you get online.
Page views, yeah, there's a big difference. It's not hits, that's page views.
Page views. Yeah. How can somebody who owns a business that wants that exposure, opportunities there?
Well, certainly you can give us a call, 251-8820. Obviously, you can hit the email, sales@scvtv.com. You can do those kinds of things as well. We'll certainly be able to get you squared away. It's very affordable. We are a nonprofit, so again, we're not out to be just gouging and trying to make as much money as we possibly can. That's not the objective. The objective for us is to serve the community of Santa Clarita. And what is important to Santa Clarita, that's what we're going to want to put on. So if it's news, if it's sports, whatever it is entertainment-wise, that's what we're going to want to put on. And if that's important to an advertiser, to be able to brand themselves with those kinds of things and to be able to get that message out to the residents of Santa Clarita, then we're a great place to be able to do that.
And two things real quickly before we finish I think of, and that is if you're a local business, you want to be on local TV. I think that's critical. But if you're a big business and you're doing business in the Santa Clarita Valley, what better way than have that local feel?
Right.
Two ways to look at it.
And we often talk about, you know, there's the paper, there's the radio, there's TV. I mean, we always say, you know, definitely get your word out about your business. We want nothing more than for everyone to be successful, to be able to have a good enterprise, and the best way to do it is to be able to get it out to all of the media sources.
Dave, thank you very much.
Thank you, Fred.
It's great seeing everything you've got going on here and everything you've done for the city over the years.
Thank you very much, and you're going to be on my show again soon, right?
Yep, I look forward to it.
Good.
We're going to be right back.